Period. What makes you think that just because you're an officer that you can go...
Driver's license
What did I do wrong?
I would like to identify
I do not have to. I have not committed a crime. What was my crime? Please tell me the charge that I committed.
Sarge, 214, can you come to my 20?
All my friends are Muslims, cartel, mafia, and cops, NYPD. So get the fuck away from me.
NYPD can't do shit here. This is Florida.
How many veterans do you know?
Driver's license on you? Identification of some sort? Do you live around here? Sir, I need you to talk to me.
You cannot film.
You can.
They want you trespassed, so I'm trespassing you from there.
Okay.
If you have an issue with it, you can...
You gonna give me paperwork?
Welcome back. Today we're going to follow tense situations where constitutional rights clash head-on with the egos of some police officers. A regular citizen who knows the law and his rights stands up to pressure from an officer during a completely unjustified traffic stop. In another case, a person refused to hand over their ID simply for filming in public. These cases are vivid reminders that the law exists to protect order and citizens' rights, not to showcase police power. Understanding this helps you confidently navigate similar situations anywhere in the United States. To start, we will witness a highly tense scenario on the highway, a female officer tailing a driver who is traveling at the speed limit. When questioned about her actions, instead of explaining or issuing a legal citation, she tried to pressure the driver to provide ID without legal grounds. The driver, fully aware of their rights, responded intelligently and firmly, forcing the female officer to call her superior, and in the end, her ego was shattered right on the road.
Proper conversation?
Okay, ma'am, I'm recording for my own safety. The speed limit is 65. I was going 66, and you're on my ass, and then you tailgate me, and then you go faster than me. You're an officer of the law. The speed limit states that it's 65. You are not allowed to go past that speed limit. Period. What makes you think that just because you're an officer that you can go...
Driver's license
What did I do wrong?
I would like to identify...
I do not have to. I have not committed a crime. What was my crime? Please tell me the charge that I committed.
Sarge, 214, can you come to my 20?
Please tell me the crime that I committed.
I wanted to have a proper conversation with you to let you know that I can't catch people that are doing 80.
Where does it state in the law that you're allowed to go over the speed limit unless it's an emergency? Please tell me the NRS code that states that, or the DMV codes and traffic laws that state that you can do that.
Okay, but look.
No, please say that to me. I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right. Do you know what my Fifth Amendment right is?
No, I don't. Tell me.
Okay, you're an officer of the law. Fifth Amendment right states that when I invoke that, whatever charge or crime you're committing me of, you have to go ahead and state that and show it to me therein.
Okay.
So please tell me the NRS code that states that you're allowed to go faster than 65 unless it is an emergency.
I'm trying to enforce public safety because my radar was flashing 75, 78, 79. So somebody up there is speeding. And 9 times out of 10, when they're speeding, they're making unsafe lane changes. Right?
You were way behind me, ma'am. I saw you long ago, and you came really quick up on me and kept going faster.
Maybe because you were doing my cruise control set at 70.
Ma'am, I have a breathalyzer, okay? It records everything. So it records my speed. I stay at 65. I use my cruise control.
Okay, so I'm glad that you do your speed limit and all that, but I'm just trying to let you know that my radar is flashing 78.
Okay, so again, tell me please.
You can get me from 147.
Please tell me what crime I committed, or what you're charging me with.
You haven't committed any
so
crime.
Then I do not have to give you my ID or identify myself because I have not committed a crime.
No,
I do not. I have not committed a crime, and I'm not under arrest. It states it in the law. It's my constitutional right.
For my safety, if I ask you, first off, I just wanted to have a conversation with you, letting you know. Instead of having a conversation at 65 mile an hour, that my radar was flashing, I was trying to catch somebody up there, right? Okay? That's my God-given right to protect the safety of the community. When somebody's doing 80 up there, normally zigzagging out of traffic, that makes it unsafe for a 92-year-old grandma. And I don't like that because my mother drives these roads, okay? And if I can't get around you, because there was a silver vehicle over here in front of me in the HOV lane.
Because they were going the speed limit.
Perhaps, right, but so
if someone was going 70, your radar was going off, they obviously would have went past me and you would have been able to see that, but you were behind me for quite a bit. Please explain to me how it is that if your radar went off past 70 and no one's passing me, that you detected that.
Well, I'm just detected. My radar detected
that. Okay, fine. Your equipment, your radar device detected it.
So are you on paper?
Am I on paper?
Yeah.
As far as what, parole or probation? I do not have to identify myself. I don't. I have not committed a crime.
I don't think you have any Fourth Amendment rights if you're on paper.
I don't have to disclose anything, and if you really want to go down that road, no, I'm not on probation or parole. To satisfy your need to go ahead and pry information from me, I have the right to drive on public roadways in the U.S. without any infringement upon me or a papers check.
I just wanted to have a conversation with you.
And I'm just letting you know that you're an officer of the law and you're supposed to uphold it. You shouldn't be speeding or tailgating. If I tailgated you, you would have pulled me over immediately.
But you had no idea what I was doing.
If you really had an emergency, the second you got around me, you would have took off to go get that person, but you didn't.
No, because I felt like I owed you an explanation.
Okay, what's more important, giving me an explanation or protecting the roads and safety as you're so stating you're trying to uphold?
Oh, by the way, Van Ellen.
That's fine.
And my P number is 483 for the record.
No, that's fine.
You know, but we're just waiting on Sergeant.
No, that's fine. Sergeant can come out. Not a problem.
Exactly. This female officer probably needed the sergeant to come in before she did something that would ruin her career. I don't know if you noticed, but she admitted the reason for demanding this citizen's ID was for her own safety. Ridiculous. She acted as if the Fourth Amendment didn't exist. Anyway, after being completely defeated by the person behind the camera, a fluent, rights-knowledgeable individual, the female officer called a supervisor. However, while waiting, she couldn't stop making herself look bad.
So he can give you some further education as well.
Further education, ma'am. I've been researching law and all the rights that I have, and the thing is that officers don't like it when people know the law.
This is the tragedy, because I just wanted to give you an explanation rather than to do it at 65 mile an hour.
Then that was your choice to do it.
And you're not even receptive.
The fact is that you're pulling me over to have a conversation, and now you're having your sergeant come out because I won't identify myself for your safety. But obviously, if you had a concern for your safety, you would be either holding me at point, or you wouldn't have approached my window. You would have backed up and went to your vehicle by now, waited for your supervisor if you were really that concerned for your safety. So explain to me how it is that you're still concerned for your safety if you're still standing here having a conversation with me. And I'm being very eloquent, I'm not cursing, being rude. I'm just stating my rights.
And I'm all for that, you know, and that's the tragedy, you know, because you're not even receptive to a conversation.
Because of the fact that I tried to state to you that you don't have the right to speed. I'm tired of seeing these officers go speeding, and then someone goes ahead and does the same speed as them, and then they get pulled over. That's entrapment. That's not right. You're supposed to uphold the law. You took an oath. You're supposed to know the law on top of that. So when I ask what NRS code or violation that I went ahead and committed or infraction, you're supposed to, as an officer of the law, state that. That's supposed to be your knowledge. You're supposed to know it. And the fact that you can't give me one is very concerning. I mean, I don't understand it. Are cops allowed to speed? If she truly had an incident, she would have left. But yet for her safety, she needs to identify me. And now her supervisor is here to go ahead and speak to me about whatever it is that he needs to speak to me, because I refuse to present my identity even though I am not being charged with the crime. I have not committed a crime, and I am not under arrest. And it looks like the sergeant's name is Kay Kelly from what I can see. And now I have a third deputy because of the fact that I refuse to identify myself. So as you can see, officers of the law are trying to go ahead and use legal tactics, and it's sad that she still cannot present me with the NRS code or statute or state law stating that it's something wrong to make me have to present my identification, because as she stated, she's not writing me a ticket.
Hello, Sergeant Kelly, Highway Patrol. How are you doing today?
I've been better. A little bit upset at the fact that your officer is stating the claims that she's stating. It's very unprofessional, and that an officer of the law can't give me the NRS code that apparently I'm violating, but then she tells me I have not committed a crime or a charge. I do not have to identify myself, and if she really felt that concerned for her safety, she would have stepped away from my window and she would have backed up and waited until you, her supervisor, came to assess the situation. Obviously, she's still standing here having a full conversation with me for 8 minutes. She obviously does not have a concern for her safety. She just wants to do a papers check, because I know when you run the ID, it goes into the database and it shows that I had an interaction with law enforcement. I'm not having that on my record, so I do not have to declare my identity because I have not committed a crime. I'm not under arrest.
You're right. You're not under arrest at the moment, but you were detained.
She never stated that, officer.
All right. Anytime an emergency vehicle stops you, you are detained. Okay, just so you know. All right. You may not be under arrest, but you are detained at that moment.
But I still do not have to present my ID. I still do not have to present my ID.
Technically, by law, you don't have to present your ID.
Thank you for stating that.
But by law, you do have to provide your name.
No, I do not.
Okay. I'm not.
That's preventing identity. That's giving it.
I'm not going to argue with you. After speaking with her, you're free to go at the moment.
Okay.
But for future reference, you do have to state your name.
Okay, and for future reference, you need to advise your officer, just because she's a law enforcement official, if I had tailgated her the way she tailgated me, you guys would have pulled me over in a heartbeat.
I'm not going to argue. I wasn't there. I didn't see that.
Okay.
After speaking with her, you're free to go.
Can I have your badge number, please?
214.
Okay. I'll be making a formal complaint since you do not want to go ahead and reprimand your officer for the fact that she was driving unsafely.
What I do with my officer is a personnel matter, which is not public record, just so you know.
And like I said, I will go to your superiors, but thank you. I know I'm free to go. I'm just stating for the record that I will be making a formal complaint because you refuse to go ahead and let your officer know that she does not have the authority to tailgate or to speed unless it is an emergency.
Okay, I'm not going to debate any of that with
That's
you.
fine. I'll go on my merry way. You have a nice day, officer.
Use the shoulder here to get up to speed, merge over when it's clear. Just be careful, okay?
Yep.
And that's the whole story of this traffic stop. An ordinary citizen, aware of their rights, stood firm under pressure from an overconfident female officer who knew nothing about the law. This scenario reminds us that understanding the law and constitutional rights not only protects you, but also keeps the balance of power in its proper place. Always know your rights, respect the law, and don't let anyone, even the police, exploit your ignorance.
I said I'm Muslim.
Are you coming up to the guy with the camera to say don't take my picture?
Please do not videotape me.
So why would you come up?
I'm begging you not to.
So why would you come up to the guy with the camera?
To ask you to please not do that. B-O-M-B.
What does B-O-M-B spell?
B-O-M.
You might not believe what the camera captured in this situation. It all started with a normal filming session at Percy White Library, where people assert their right to privacy in public. Then things unexpectedly became dramatic when a drunk woman appeared nearby at the beach. This situation combines tense and humorous moments while reminding us why exercising the First Amendment is important. Well, without further ado, let's get started.
Hey Marlene, I'm Jack with the Good Citizen News Network. How are you?
And you're not taking my photo, are you?
Well, I'm taking video, so I'm taking about, right now, it looks like 30 photos a second.
Okay, but if you take a photo of, like, we have to give you permission to. Okay, the ruling is that we were told is that you're not to take photos of anyone, any of the people who are on the computers.
Who told you that?
It's part of the Broward County Code.
Well, Marlene, I promise you, whoever told you that, they don't know what they're talking about. This is a public space.
Well, it's public, yes, but you can't take pictures of what they're watching on the computer.
I can't look, I'm doing it.
Well, no, you should not. Here, actually, come on over, I'll show you what
Well, I'm talking to Marlene for a second. So I'll come talk to you in a second. I was actually wondering, he didn't, Mark didn't know, and maybe you do. Who was Percy White and why was the library named after them? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, Percy White was a banker, and he, as far as I know, he helped fund the library.
Oh, is he like
the building?
Was he like a resident of Deerfield Beach?
Yes, he was at that time.
Okay, so he helped fund some of the library, and what made it what it is today?
Yes. Well, he moved to St. Augustine there a few years ago.
Because I Googled it in the parking lot, and I couldn't find anything on him.
Okay.
So I'm just wondering. I'm
And
just
what is
curious.
your name?
My name is Jack. I go out in the public spaces. I make educational videos on the right to record in public and post it to YouTube and various other media outlets.
Yeah, there's just certain things I know that you're not allowed to. It is a public space, so you're allowed to take, of the library as far as that. But when it comes to what they're watching on the computer, or what materials they're checking out, no.
Oh, I
But you'd have to be
respectfully
Pardon?
disagree with that. The way the actual law works is anything you can see from public can be recorded in public. Anything. If you can see it from a public space, it's fair game.
Okay,
So whoever-
let me just a minute. Let me go get our.
Get who you need to, but
we got the code of conduct. We follow those guidelines, and it's the library,
right.
open access and everything like that. But we also learn through life experience that we need to also have the rights of freedom, the rights of moving through life. But also, we also have to give people the freedom of doing their job and also their own privacy. And it's one of the reasons why they have that.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's
Sir,
okay, man.
Yes, when I looked up, you're allowed to come in. It's a public building. You're allowed to come in and film what you're doing. There's 2 or 3 things you're not allowed to do, and that's you're not really allowed to come up to the cashier when the cashier's doing his processing on the circulation desk, because that's privacy. And also with the people on their computers, you're not allowed to come up close to people sitting on the computers.
That's not true, ma'am. I assure you that it's...
They're allowed privacy as to what they're watching.
Privacy would exist like in their home, in a private place. Like, for instance, if you're in public and you want to create your own privacy, like you could do that with putting a curtain. They could put like a monitor thing on so only they could see it from a certain angle, but respectfully, there is no expectation of privacy anywhere in public. And as far as like the cashier transactions, that would be on you guys to safeguard that data. But yeah, I'm not trying to get anyone's personal.
Okay, that's
I
all.
just wanted to take some pictures.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just trying to explain that, you know, if you went up to, he was doing a cashier and they would check, and they were requesting a certain book, that's their privacy as to...
But it's still in public.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
where
well, if you're
you're
not
confused.
doing any of that, that's...
But even, well, my point though, Marlene, it's Marlene?
Yes.
My point is, if I was, it's fine, it's a public place.
But there's certain limits as far as privacy too.
Right, and that limit
People
is, in public, there's no such thing as privacy. None.
Well,
None. Like, you probably have a camera over there too. Seeing what he's doing, I don't know, I haven't checked it out, but...
oh, you mean the monitor?
No, I mean, there's a camera there, I don't know.
Oh, these are for security reasons.
Yeah,
The cameras.
mine's for security, my security too.
Well, it's nice meeting you, Jeff.
The same to you, Marlene. Like, I don't want you saying, like, beat you up or nothing, or, you know, that's why I film too.
No, thank you. Have a nice day.
All right. What do you think about this library audit? Two postal workers, Marlene and Dave, weren't too bad overall. They didn't act hostile, even quite friendly. The only issue, they seemed unaware of a very simple fact. There is no reasonable expectation of privacy in public. Marlene demanding privacy for customers, while the screens faced outward, is completely illogical. Even if no one was filming, anyone passing by could see, so where is the privacy? Anyway, after finishing the audit at Percy White Library, the citizen moved to Deerfield Beach International Pier nearby. What happened next clearly shows why cameras must always be on.
Why am I walking around with a phone? Because I'm taking pictures. Why are you walking around?
I'm just sitting here, but you...
So why are you sitting there?
Why are you filming me? Why are you fucking filming me?
Because you're talking to me?
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
You get the fuck out of here.
Alright, leave it alone.
So, public sidewalk, you want to tell me to get the...
Veteran, and he was in Benghazi and got bullet holes in him.
Well, so he fought for the right to record in public, and he wants to ask me what I'm doing on a public sidewalk, walking around carrying a phone. Like, what? Really?
You're dealing with... You can't change stupid.
I guess not. But I can doc...
I said I'm Muslim.
Are you coming up to the guy with the camera to say, don't take my picture?
Please do not videotape me.
So why would you come up?
I'm begging you not to.
So why would you come up to the guy with the camera?
To ask you to please not do that.
Why would you come up to the guy with the camera?
Because I'm Muslim.
So?
My son is Muslim.
So?
You don't understand. It's okay. I don't want you know. I don't want to vomit today.
No. They had the offer, right? You like it now?
Love you guys.
Hi, white man.
Hi.
Are you prejudiced?
Are you a racist?
I'm a redneck.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Kentucky redneck. Yeah, what
She
else
said something
better
about bombing the
than
place or
getting
something.
that? Am I right?
No, I was asking her.
I'm a redneck.
Oh.
I'm a race.
Cool.
OMB. What is Middle East?
Do what?
OMB. Bomb. B-O-M-B.
What does B-O-M-B spell?
B.
Okay, what about it?
H-I-M. Now.
You got like a suicide vest on or something?
Is that what you call it?
I don't know.
B. O. M. B.
Well, yeah, as you guys can see, we got some strange people around here.
Yeah, I know the Middle East. The Muslims are watching you, by the way. If I be careful.
The Muslims are watching me?
Yeah, because they know me.
Okay.
My son is Muslim.
All right.
He's from the Middle East,
Lady,
Turkey.
back up.
I'm not a lady. I'm a girl.
No, you're a lady.
You know how old I am?
No.
Exactly. If I had back off. Muslims are not okay
So
with you objectifying me.
you come up to me and tell me to back off.
No, because you're video recording me against my permission. You objectify me. The Muslims are not okay with that. You want to objectify me?
There's nothing to objectify.
Nope, there isn't. If I were you, I'd stay the f away from me.
You came up to me, ma'am.
Because I'm not a ma'am, are video recording me without my permission.
This
Muslims
is a public
okay
sidewalk.
With that. Muslims are not okay with that. I'm just letting you know. Muslims are not okay with what you're doing.
So then don't come over here with that.
Then don't video record me without my permission.
Ma'am, back up, please.
Sir, get the f away from me. And don't ever fucking touch me with the video camera again.
I touched you? You're the one touching me.
I'm also English royalty. If I were you, back off.
Take a walk.
Also, all my friends are Muslims, cartel, mafia, and cops, NYPD. So get the f away from me.
NYPD can't do shit here. This is Florida.
How many veterans do you know? Not as many as I do.
I don't know.
You don't know as many veterans as I do, and I'm pregnant with one of their childs. And if I were you, I'd get the f away from me and leave me alone.
Come up to me. What do you mean?
Because you're video recording me without my permission.
I'm videotaping everything I can see in public.
Well, stay away from me.
You stay away from me. Go drink some more.
I'm drinking Kool-Aid, you stupid motherfucker.
You smell like fucking straight liquor. I'm a retarded asshole. You're up here talking about you want to bomb the place.
Get the f away from me, white man. Stay away from me. I mean it.
Don't mind this woman. She's crazy. I just make YouTube videos and stuff. I go out and make educational videos. I film in public. Sometimes people are cool. Sometimes they get upset. She got upset talking about she wants to bomb the place.
Oh.
And that she's a Muslim and I don't have permission and all that stuff on a public sidewalk. Go figure.
Okay. Answer, what do you want, a heart attack? What do you want?
What is your issue?
Do you want permission again? All right.
I don't need your permission on a public sidewalk,
You
first
want
of all.
cancer or heart attack? Which one do you choose?
I
choose heart attack for you.
How about sobriety for you?
Nope, I'm not an alcoholic. You are. And anyways.
You smell like straight liquor.
Well, I've only been drinking Kool-Aid. You're fucking insane. You don't have a good sense of smell, obviously. You smell horrible.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
You're a white man.
Okay.
Most of my family is black and Muslims, Chinese, and Mexicans.
I'm proud of them. That's very nice.
Well, if I were you, I'd step away.
You keep stepping up to me. Like, what is your issue?
You're recording me without my permission. It's against the law.
It's not against the law. If you feel it is, call the police.
It is.
Well, this ain't Muslims. This is America.
Oh, yeah? How much you want to bet?
In God we trust. United States of America.
Muslims could bomb you anytime they want.
Okay.
All right, I'll just let them know.
Let them know.
I will.
All right. Today's situations at the library and Deerfield Beach Pier remind us of an undeniable truth. The right to film in public is not optional. It is a fundamental right. When some people think they can impose privacy or prevent citizens from recording the truth, that's when your rights must be defended most strongly. Public spaces belong to everyone, and the camera is the tool to ensure the truth isn't distorted, hidden, or threatened. Always film, stand firm, and always remember your rights. This officer thought that because the citizen did not speak or provide identification, he could detain them until he felt like it. But the Fifth Amendment protects the right to remain silent, and the Fourth Amendment states you don't have to provide ID unless the officer has reasonable suspicion that you committed a crime. It all started with a camera turned on from a public sidewalk near a bank in Gillespie, Illinois. But people called the police out of concern. And that's how this officer ended up creating this situation.
Hello, sir. Sir? Hello, sir. Hey, how's it going today? Can I help you? Can I ask what you're doing? Sir? I need to talk to you. Okay. Can I talk to you, sir? I'm here to investigate. Somebody's taking pictures of a building. I need you to talk to me, okay? Can I get your name? Sir? Sir, you are allowed to record out in the public, but I still need you to talk to you because you're making people nervous. You're taking pictures of it, sir. I need you to talk to me, okay? Sir, what's your name? Sir, I need your name. Can you explain what you're doing? Hello? Are you just gonna ignore me? Is there a reason why you're just taking pictures of vehicles? Sir, can I help you? Can I get your name? Hello, sir. I need you to talk to me, okay? You can't be blocking the parking lot here. Are you aware of that? I need you to tell me what's your name, what you're doing here, and then you can be on your way, okay? You taking pictures of the sky? Do you have a driver's license on you? Identification of some sort? Do you live around here? Sir, I need you to talk to me, okay? Sir, I'm gonna need you to talk to me. If you don't talk to me, I'm gonna have to detain you until I figure out who you are and what you're doing. So I need you to communicate with me, okay? I'm trying to just figure out what you're doing, and then you can be on your way. But I need to determine what you're doing. This is a bank building. Obviously, they're a little concerned that you're taking video footage of a bank building. I mean, as long as you're not doing anything illegal, you're perfectly fine. But I need you to talk to me. Sir, are you not going to talk to me? If you do not talk to me, I have to determine who you are. Hello? Let's do one.
I'll watch the video in a couple days. Wasting your time, officer.
You just not going to talk to me? Stand by. I just need to know who you are, sir, is all. Are you taking video? Hang on a second. One, you can stand by. Are you? Do you have like a YouTube channel? What are you doing? I'm just trying to determine who you are, sir. That's all.
Looks like the bench.
Sir, I'm just trying to get some information from you is all. Okay. You're allowed to be on the sidewalk, but you can't be blocking their driveway. Are you aware of that? Is this like a bit you're doing? Is this like a YouTube thing? You're just not going to talk to me? At all? No? What's that? You want to record the vehicle all you want? Because this is not an issue. You want to record the bank? You're allowed to do that? Can you at least tell me your name is all? No? Are you staying on the sidewalk? Well, he's out in the public, he's allowed to take pictures. No. Ma'am, you're out in the public way, you can take pictures. I'm just trying to identify who you are. As long as you stay on the sidewalk and you don't interfere with anybody. You understand that?
Come on, guys. Come on, man. This dude was getting all up in my way and saying I couldn't stand where I was standing at. And that right there is how you not talk or not respond to the police whatsoever. He knew that I was out here exercising my rights, but still tried to get my identification. It was telling me that I can't stand here blocking the driveway. Obviously, I'm not blocking anybody from driving in or out, but the best response to the police is no response whatsoever, and that's what we did here today. So hopefully he goes in there, educates them, and yeah, guys, that'll be a wrap if he just gets back in his truck and leaves without coming back over here trying to talk to me again. So we'll see about that. Y'all stay tuned. Come on, guy, just leave, just leave. Please don't come over here. Yes, unless he's looking for me. Maybe he's looking for me. There you go. Attaboy.
All right. This scenario clearly shows standing on a public sidewalk, filming with a camera, and not speaking to the police is still your legal right. Police trying to force ID or detain you without legal reason is completely unreasonable. This is how the 5th and 4th Amendments protect us. Always remember, knowing your rights is the best way to stay safe and stand firm against unlawful demands.
You're gonna have to do not go back inside filming.
So you're threatening me with arrest
Yes.
for abiding by the law?
Yes.
So you're basically wiping your ass with the First Amendment, throwing it away?
Not,
you don't care about your oath?
I'm telling you, you are trespassed from this building.
Did you make an oath to the Constitution?
I did.
And you're not upholding it right?
Let's continue with another clear example showing why understanding the law and your rights is so important. In Zolo, Arizona, an ordinary citizen simply entered the Navajo County Health Office to request a FOIA document and film, legally protected rights under the U.S. Constitution. But within minutes, they faced threats, service refusal, and an unlawful no trespass order. This situation not only reflects legal ignorance in some public agencies, but also strongly reminds us that knowing your rights is crucial.
Sure. Okay, cool. A FOIA request form?
You're allowed to record as long as it's not the patients, because it's a clinic day, and for their privacy, to record that.
Right, there's no privacy expected in public, so
No,
I'm okay.
No, I know. What I'm saying is, like, this is a clinic day today.
Right.
And they're here for their personal. You can record anything on the walls, it's okay. Just don't record them.
I mean, I can record whatever I want. It's the First Amendment of the United States. I'm in a public place, you know.
We're cool with you recording, just
Right.
not the patient.
No, that's fine. I'm not here to record them. If they're on camera, you know, walking by, like, there's nothing I can do about that, you know.
That's fine.
So,
That's fine.
yeah, I'm not here to gather anybody's. I'm just here to grab a FOIA request form and be on my way. So, awesome. Thank you.
Don't worry.
You guys have a beautiful building here. Yes, ma'am. You don't have a FOIA form here?
No, I asked my supervisor because I've never had nobody ask that. You go to our website, you go to search, and then you can request, and it'll show you right there.
What if I just wrote it down on paper and handed it to you guys? Could you get it to the proper channels and that kind of thing?
Let me ask, okay?
So it's been about 5 minutes now. Still waiting to find out if I can just bring in a piece of paper or something for my FOIA. They don't have forms here. And if you don't have access to the internet, how are you supposed to do it online? So there has to be some sort of means of accommodation there. And I'm just trying to find out if they're going to be respecting part of the FOIA Act or not. Have we found anything out about the FOIA request, or? Okay. So it seems that the two gentlemen that came out of this door, security for this place, they were staring at me and that kind of thing. They did have a insignia on their jacket that did state that they worked here, so I'm just going to guess that they were security. One of them was armed. Anyway, I'm still waiting on my FOIA request form or to find out how I could submit a FOIA without the internet here at the health department. It has now been over 15 minutes that I've been waiting, and the lady here has left and packed up. I've tried not to get any kids on camera. I'm wondering if it would have just been better to come over here and ask the assessor. She probably would have known better, or he. So I'm just trying to find out if they even know what the FOIA Act is at this point. It doesn't seem that they do know. The lady said she's never had a request or anything like that before, so very well could be something, you know, learning experience for them. So we'll see. I've now been here for over 20 minutes, just trying to get a simple FOIA request form. So apparently the people down here at the Navajo County Health Department need to be educated better on the FOIA Act, and you know, just because it's not something that they have ever dealt with or anything doesn't mean it's not something that is you know, allowed. Now there's nobody up here. Just the nurse here to check people in. Okay, 25 minutes is a bit ridiculous. You guys have somebody that works in records or a FOIA officer or anything like that?
It'll be at the complex in Holbrook. You could do that in the complex in Holbrook or through our website.
Right, but according to the FOIA Act, I should be able to come in person, and you should, according to the FOIA Act, you should be able to hand me a readily available form to fill out.
So I don't have any forms here. This is just nursing, so I don't have a form.
There's no records department here or nothing?
No, just at the complex in Holbrook. We're having a COVID clinic right now, vaccine, but this is just nursing. So that's why I had to go ask my supervisor, because nobody had asked that before.
Okay.
But it is at the complex in Holbrook.
Okay, so the records office is in Holbrook?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Do you guys have a building manager or something like that I can speak to?
My supervisor?
Sure.
Because we're a medical office, I need to ask you to leave, and if not, I'm going to have to call the sheriff.
This is the county health department. It's open to the public. Right, the First Amendment covers me.
I know, but we're medical, so we're a little different than most.
It's not, though. It's the same. It's a government building. I pay taxes.
Okay, I'm going to call the sheriff.
That's fine. Are you a supervisor here? I just need to ask a question, and then I'm on my way anyway.
Okay.
I just came in for a FOIA request form. You guys don't have that?
A request form for what?
FOIA. The Freedom of Information Act?
That's through the county complex.
Which is where?
In Holbrook.
In Holbrook. Okay, so that's what she was telling me. You guys don't have that readily available? No. You don't. And who's the building manager here? The office manager or?
I'm the manager of the medical.
And what's your name?
Janelle.
Janelle, okay. And you work for the county health department?
Yes.
So you're employed by the government?
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Just a simple FOIA request, but you can see how much time they wasted and how little help they provided. The manager even ran out to demand the person leave and threatened to call the sheriff, claiming the citizen could not film there. Sure, there are private areas like doctor offices or patient rooms, but these citizens were standing in the public lobby where the First Amendment protects their right to film. Even so, the manager decided to call the sheriff. How the deputies handled the situation raises the question again. Do any officers truly uphold their oath to protect the Constitution?
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Deputy Watson.
All right.
Badge number 1112.
All right.
Can I get
What's
your name?
going on? You just call me good citizen?
Good citizen? Okay. Well, I'm here to tell you, you cannot go inside the building video. Okay?
And why is that?
It's a HIPAA violation.
I don't have to abide by HIPAA. I don't work here. I abide by the First Amendment of the United States of America, sir.
You're right.
And this is open to the public. It's got a public lobby.
But they can also trespass you.
If I've committed a crime on public property, they can trespass me. I have not committed a crime.
Are not abiding by their rules, they can.
I don't have to abide by the rules, sir. I have to abide by the law.
This is a public building.
Right.
Each building has rules.
Right.
Okay. They don't want you filming for other people. That's the problem.
I'm not here for patients. I was here to get a FOIA request form, and that's it. If they didn't take 30 minutes to tell me they don't have one, I could already been on my way a long time ago.
Okay.
You know, like, I'm doing everything according to the law.
Okay.
I'm not breaking a law.
So are you getting ready to leave since they don't have one?
Well, I was about to go in here, but I realized you have to call, so I might give them a call because I need to take care of some business with the assessors too. So I'm not quite sure what I'm doing yet.
That's fine.
So
Well, don't go back inside the health department camera.
Or what?
With the video.
Or what?
Okay. You are being trespassed.
I'm being trespassed
You
from
are being
public
trespassed.
property without committing a crime.
You're committing a HIPAA violation is what the problem is.
I don't abide by HIPAA. I don't have to. I
It's
don't work
other
here.
patients.
But I don't work here.
But it's other patients.
But I don't work here.
I don't care if
Privacy
you work
is
here or
not expected in public, sir.
It is. You're
It's
in a
not.
doctor's office.
Show me case law on that, where privacy is expected in public in a health department.
Inside the health department,
Yes,
you cannot film.
you can.
They want you trespassed, so I'm trespassing you from there.
Okay.
If you have an issue with it, you can.
You gonna
call
give me
the sheriff.
paperwork? You're gonna give me paperwork with your name on it for the trespass?
I already told you my name.
Right, so you're not formally trespassing me, you're just verbally
We
trespassing.
don't really trespass people unless
So I
you
can
wanna
come
go to
back
jail.
whenever I want then.
If you come back, you're gonna go to jail.
For what?
Trespassing.
How am I trespassing? That's my question, is you can't trespass somebody from public property without them committing a crime. That is law. You're a law enforcement officer. You're not a feelings enforcement officer. You're not supposed to get their feelings and enforce that. And that's what you're doing, though.
I'm enforcing the HIPAA law.
But I don't abide by HIPAA. They do. They have to keep the patient's information
That's why they're
private.
asking you not to film.
Right, but all they have to do is flip over their paperwork.
They're asking you,
You
not
know?
to film inside their building.
And
That's
I'm
the only thing
respectfully
that they're
declining.
asking, okay.
And I'm respectfully declining, sir.
Well, you're gonna have to. Do not go back inside.
So you're threatening me with arrest
Yes.
for abiding by the law.
Yes.
So you're basically wiping your ass with the First Amendment, throwing it away?
I'm not-
You don't care about your oath?
I'm telling you, you are trespassed from this building.
Did you make an oath to the Constitution?
I did.
And you're not upholding it right now. Why?
I am upholding it.
You're not, because the First Amendment
I
gives
have-
me all rights.
I have 15 other people.
They have no
inside
rights in
that have
public.
rights.
They do have rights.
There's no rights to privacy in public.
They have HIPAA rights.
I don't have to abide by HIPAA. You guys need to re-educate yourselves on the HIPAA laws. Only the people providing the service have to follow the HIPAA laws. I'm not providing service.
They are asking you to leave
Right.
because they are afraid.
I'm
of
no
violating
longer in the
HIPAA.
building. I already told her I came in here for one thing, and that was it.
That's all I'm telling you. Is don't go back inside
Don't
filming.
go back inside.
That's
You know?
all I'm telling you.
So you're threatening me with arrest for following the law.
No, we're not threatening to arrest.
You are, because he
No,
just said if I
no,
go
sir.
back in there, you're
No,
going to
sir.
arrest me for trespassing on public property without committing a crime, and I'm following the law.
At this moment, you have been trespassed by a law enforcement officer from a building.
Officially on paper, can I get some paper?
I can write a report.
You're getting
Let's
it on
see- let's
film
get
right
it.
now. We're getting it on film right now.
Okay, I need documentation
No,
saying
you
I'm
don't.
trespassed.
You've got documentation.
So when they call and say this guy's been trespassed, and you look it up in your records, how are you gonna know?
I'll know who you are.
Oh man, you guys are funny. And what's your name and badge number?
It's badge 1247.
Awesome.
Okay.
What's your name?
A good citizen, sir. I've already told you that.
You're asking our information.
And I just gave you mine.
I just gave you mine.
And I just gave you mine.
No,
Good
you didn't
citizen.
give
You
it
can
yours.
call me good citizen.
I told you my name. No,
What's
your
your
name's
actual
not
name?
good. Let me see a birth certificate that says.
I didn't say that was my
says your
name. I
is
said you
good.
can call me good citizen.
No. We want to know what your name and your birth date is, sir.
Well, I'm sorry, you're not going to. I haven't committed a crime, and I have the Fourth Amendment.
Okay. Well, at this moment, do not go back inside. Okay.
Or you're threatening me with arrest, right?
Respectfully arrest you, sir.
I will arrest you if you go
Okay.
back inside.
And you're not going to give me documentation on me being trespassed.
Not right now.
And you realize like 100,000 people could be watching you, and you don't care. You're just going to wipe your ass with the Constitution.
That's
your words, not ours.
No, it's what you're showing. It's what you're
right now
showing.
being trespassed from this building.
The whole building. So I can't even go see the
Do not
assessor
go
now?
back- I'm talking about the medical side on the other side. What you do inside the assessors, that's up to you.
But I can't go into the county health
Do
department.
not go back into the health department while you're filming,
Even if I have business here.
even if you have business here.
So I'm not allowed to record public officials in their capacity like the law states?
Not when you go. Not when you're in there.
But you're a tyrant. You realize that, right? You're a tyrant. That's what you're doing. You're committing tyranny. You're taking the laws and saying no. They don't
go
apply
back
in
in
this
there, okay?
situation. That's what you're doing.
Don't go
Have
back
a nice
in.
day, sir.
All right.
So I'm gonna have a nice day. I'm gonna do whatever I want as long as I'm following the law.
Okay.
So, you know.
So the exercise of legal rights, filming and filing a FOIA request in a public building, turned into a tense standoff, and in the end, the citizen was trespassed for no reason, no disturbance, no obstruction of agency operations. The deputies kept saying they were trespassing because the employees wanted him to leave, not to film, but what law says that? The deputies are law enforcement officers, so they have to follow the law, not the employee's wishes, but it is what it is. This situation is exactly why knowing your rights is so important. Without it, even legal actions can be treated as violations. Alright. That concludes today's video. From what happened, it's clear. When citizens simply exercise legal rights, they can still face threats, trespass, or unreasonable resistance from staff and police. This is strong proof that knowing your rights is extremely important. If you found this video helpful, hit like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss the next videos. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to leave a comment sharing your thoughts on how citizens' rights are respected.